Psalm 16 is a psalm of trust, to trust in the Lord. To trust in the Lord is to completely yield our will to His will. To trust Him is to put Him before everything else in our lives. Psalm 16, verse 8 reads, I have set the Lord always before me. Because He is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. To the psalmist, his faith is the lens through which he views everything in the world. In the words of John Piper, God is most glorified in us when we are most satisfied in Him. Let's look at some of the words David uses to focus on all the blessings and benefits he has from the Lord. Verse 1, You are my refuge. Verse 2, You are my goodness. Verse 5 and 6, You are my inheritance and cup. Verse 7, You are my counsel. Verse 8, You are at my right hand. Verse 9, You are my hope. Verse 11, You are my guide. Verse 11, You are my fullness of joy and our pleasures forevermore. Why do you think David was so satisfied with God? Because he kept his eyes focused onto God. Likewise, when we keep our eyes focused, regardless of the battles we face, He becomes our strength. Psalm 28, verse 7, The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and He helps me. With Him by our side, we will not be shaken. We can rest in complete assurance that He is with us in all situations. Psalm 61, verse 3, With Him at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Remember, the enemy hovers around you to steal the joy and peace you enjoy with the Lord by taking your focus off from Him, and He gives you something to distract your mind, sometimes with fear, and other times it's frustration, anxiety, or anger. They are the things that the enemy uses as a strategy to shake you up. Remember, when we keep Him continually before us, He will give us the joy, and He's faithful. Psalm 16, verse 9 reads, Therefore my heart be glad, and my tongue rejoices. My body also will rest secure, because you will not abandon me. Zephaniah 3 verse 17 promises you, The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves you. He will take great delight in you. In His love, He will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing. This beautiful time that you can have with the Lord is what the enemy wants to steal from you. God will give you directions by giving His counsel. Verse 11, He'll make His path known to you. Psalm 16 verse 11 reads, You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. By keeping our eyes on the Lord, you and I can know the path of life, and we can also be filled with joy. No wonder the enemy would love for us to take our eyes off the Lord. My prayer for you today is that you turn your eyes off from all the distracting news around you and turn your focus onto Jesus. Combat anything that the enemy of this world will try to distract your attention from, and be satisfied in your Lord, who is your refuge, your goodness, your inheritance, your counsel, your hope, your guide, your fullness of joy and pleasures forevermore. Be blessed.